Play isn't frivolous. It's fuel. Why adults need play as much as kids. Welcome to your daily hit of grace and grit, your quick dose of inspiration to kickstart your day. This show is proudly sponsored by Rumble and Rise. To find out more about joining Rumble and Rise, head on over to graceandgrit.com/ready to rumble. I'm Courtney Townley, and here is today's hit. Somewhere between childhood and adulthood, we learned that play is something you outgrow, that it's frivolous, it's unproductive. For a lot of people, it feels like a waste of time. But here's what research in neuroscience and psychology reveals to us. Play is not a luxury. It is a potent nutrient that your brain and body desperately need. Dr. Stuart Brown, founder of the National Institute of Play, spent decades studying play in adults. His findings? Well, play reduces stress, boosts creativity, improves problem solving, and strengthens relationships. It activates parts of your brain that rigid routines can't touch. It's where innovation happens, where joy lives, where you remember what it feels like to be fully alive. And yet, most women, and I would argue, especially the older we get, have completely abandoned it. You're optimizing, scheduling, producing, but when was the last time you did something just because it felt good? Just because it was fun. Not because it burned calories or checked a box, but because it made you laugh, lose track of time, and feel light. Play is how your nervous system resets. It's how you discharge stress without adding more to your plate. It's how you reconnect with parts of yourself that aren't defined by roles, responsibilities, or results. So today, I really want to give you permission to play. And really, ultimately, of course, you're the only person who can give you permission to play. But it is a call to action. Play doesn't have to look like anything. It's not about pickleball or pottery class, unless that's your thing, of course. It's dancing in your kitchen while you're cooking. It's doodling while you're on a call. It's a spontaneous detour on a walk. It's laughter with a friend that makes your stomach hurt. It's anything that lets you be less self-conscious, present, and delighted. We recently got a new puppy. You might even actually be hearing her snore in the background. She's only 8 weeks old, and man, does this girl snore. But talk about play, right? She sleeps, she eats, and she plays. But it also brings out play in not just me, but everyone in my family. We're all chasing her around, running through the yard, laughing at just her goofiness. And it's such a stress reliever. And yes, it's also a lot of work, but it really has brought a lightheartedness to our home. So a reminder that you are not too old for play. In fact, the older you are, I would argue the more important play is to infuse back into your life. You're not too busy. You're not too serious. You're actually starving for it. And that starvation is called adulthood, unfortunately. But the most vibrant, resilient women I know, they have figured out that play isn't what you do when the work is done. Play is what makes you capable of doing the work at all. So What would you play with if nobody was watching? If you dropped the self-consciousness, if you dropped this expectation for yourself that you're supposed to be so productive all the time, how might you pollinate more play into your life? Play is such a nutrient. And when we extend ourselves the grace of giving ourselves more of it, we literally just feel like we have more life in our life. If this stirred something inside of you, imagine what a whole book of clarity and courage could ignite. The Consistency Code, a midlife woman's guide to deep health and happiness, goes even deeper into the mindset and practices that create real, meaningful change at midlife. Grab your copy today over at theconsistencycode.com and keep the momentum alive.